Hey guys, it's Blase Games back at it again with another video. Today we're going to be sweeping up the floor, cleaning up those Axies, those trash that nobody really wants. Apparently now there's like 700,000 Axies plus on the market, ready to be picked up and thrown into some teams or just put behind scholars just to gain energy. We run a Discord as well. It's down in the description if you want to join for tournaments or events or anything like that to earn extra SLP or even earn Axies. That's what we're doing. It's called the Blase Syndicate as well. The market is very bearish right now, which is actually the best time to be buying. Hopefully you're like investing into the projects that you believe will be most successful in the upcoming future once the bear market passes and all the valuations start to level out and people stop being scared. However, that's the best time I think that you should be buying and investing in projects when everybody is scared and everybody's like, oh, this is all trash. Everything's trash. So you take out your broom and your dustpan and you start sweeping up trash. And then hopefully one man's trash is another man's treasure. It's like literally a whole saying, a whole saying. But anyways, let's just go ahead and get into it right now. So right now, looking at rooms to see the different techniques and stuff that people could emulate. People are saying that the sturdy fighter is really strong. It's broken right now, so most likely that's going to get fixed. It's bugged. We know that the endless anger combo is very good as well, but they're adjusting that. As you can see, only one Axie right now can do it. Only one Axie per team has this effect when it has the solo rune on it. So you can't go hardcore and rage like that. But I would say anything with the little branch. So you have two little branches, three little branches on the team, and then you have one guy with the endless anger, and then you have believer, and then that'll be all rage gaining, what I think would be a very good technique you could have. What else I'm pushing for is like the birds, and so the birds, the little owls, I've bought a couple of them already, and the triple nuts. Bought a couple of those as well, because they like consistently stack damage as well. But let's just see what's on the floor actually right now. So 700,000 Axies right now on the floor, ready to be picked up. But what we want to do, just doing a little refresh, is to actually check. Yeah, some more just popped up. 100 more just popped up. $8 right here. And see how fast these are getting bought. So there's bots out here that are like literally as soon as it hits a certain price, they sweep it up immediately. So once it gets under this $10 mark, yeah, even the $10 one got bought. It's so fast. Oh shit. Yeah, they're buying all of them. So you see, it's not just me that's buying all these Axies. There's somebody, they're picking them up like crazy and probably just flipping them for profit, which is a good technique on its own. There's a lot of work for like that much. You have to sit here and buy all of these, pay transaction fees. What we want to do though is look for, what I'm doing is looking for the zero breeds so I can potentially have the most value later on. So slide that guy over. And I'm looking for anything that's, the charms and the runes can work well with, and anything that's literally just on the floor that has some type of synergy so it doesn't just have to be used for energy. Because now with this deck building concept, you could have like a bunch of Axies in your account just for the energy. And then once you start attaining the runes, then you start building your deck, because you're not just going to have all the OP runes like how we have now. You're gonna have to start working your way up, and then once you actually unlock it, then you can play the team that you actually want to play at that time. And so that's why we want to try to find some good stuff. Like this one's not too bad. I bought a couple of timber topazes, so you keep getting those lumber cards, you're building the deck. This is what Geos was playing with. And every time you stack up one of those banned cards, you get 10 plus damage, which is a really strong technique. As long as you have like double timbers on your team, or another, you're playing Nemos, you're playing Godas, all that stuff is going to go right to your banish card, your banish pile. Or if your opponent's throwing, this is really strong against curse cards or anything, where your opponent's trying to mess up your deck and then keeps putting confused, burned in your deck, those all go to your banish as well. So I think that's a great strategy. This one doesn't look too bad. You have like a double heals right here. Really like the Poppy Lotus combination for the double heals for the plants is really good. I would say that's definitely not too bad. This double talk is very powerful. It's just the fact that you can't target it though. And especially if you have like a bunch of initial cards right here. in your deck, then your strategy might be a little skewed because you're like, shit, I should be playing this card if I want this effect. But it gives you a little bit more maneuverability in terms of strategy, I would say. That's actually not a bad one. I really like the summons when you play like a hollow and a freaking like your opponent's not counting on it, trying to take you out in the next round. You just throw down the hollow. It's very freaking annoying. Anything that's annoying is typically a good strategy. It just like knocks you off your game. The clovers, I don't know if they were bugged, but when I summon them in Origins, maybe this is fixed by now. It like dies after one turn. It grants the leaves and it grants one leaf for everybody on the team, but then it dies. I don't know if that's like the necessary, if that's what it's supposed to be doing. And you see, like, so like this plant, I would say this was almost good. If this was like Kataro, so you could have double energy gain to play these little branches on with your rage beast in the back. I think that would have been good. But I think this one's a little too trash. You have some summon right here. The koi. Ooh, this one's a lot of damage. You'd have to go really heavy on the energy and make sure that your team doesn't go backline to play this guy. He has a summon on there too, so that would reduce the energy for the Mavis. Pretty sure Mavis is the one that reduced it. I've seen a couple of the Goda Nemos on the floor as well, like these guys. So this would go well with the Banish deck if it only had like the Topaz, I would say. So this Axie right here looks pretty dangerous, to be completely honest. You're going a double Nutcracker with the Imp. The Imp doesn't really have any synergy, hence why it's on the floor. But the Tri-Spike's a lot of damage. The Nyan's a lot of damage. And since you can't do the triple Enrage rune, Endless Anger rune anymore, you could throw the Bleeding rune on there, the Dominant Predator, where you deal 20% more damage against bleeding enemies and then take 10% less damage from bleeding enemies. And you could work that Nyan in there and deal 15 bonus damage against a bleeding enemy. And then you have Chubby, which attacks all enemies. So I would say this one's not too bad if this one just had a little bit more synergy right here. Since this is your breed, you could definitely try to breed something up that would make a little bit more sense. We'll just throw this one off to the side. See, I really like the lambs. Lambs on plants, I think is going to be really strong, especially, so it's deal 20 bonus damage if this Axie's HP is above 75%. And the rune for the plant isn't limited either. So all teammates regen 4 HP when your turn ends, and then increases healing cards effect by 10%. So you could always just be healing. This one's shield cards also restore HP. So I think lambs on plants are very good. And the only other damage card is going to be Sirius, which makes you have to get rid of a card, which like that'll be more damage than if you have a lamb. If you have a plant that has a lamb on it with 75% more HP, you're doing 85 damage. 90 damage, the only other one that's going to be more of that. That's one energy. And you just have to discard one card from your hand. But I would definitely say lamb would be better in that regard because you just got to make sure your health is up. And then you don't have to discard anything. And then you'll still have cactus, which deals more damage as well. Actually, this one's not too bad. You can heal, you have shield, you have the lamb. I think we're just going to go ahead and get this one. These are just my thoughts going into it. You got heal, shield, you got cactus for damage, you got carrot for energy, and you have hollow to taunt and then push the target off of you. And you have Pappy. So I would say that one's actually not too bad. I feel like the Imp is very iffy nowadays because it's good. It's a good card, but just like costing 0 energy in Fury form. It's like it doesn't, the synergy, so you can only really do it when you're playing the rage build. Ooh, okay, so this one right here, it unfortunately has Imp on it, but it has like double attack all enemies with the Chubby and the Buzz, and then triple nut. This one's like a full damage. If only this was a freaking Ronin, but you could breed it right here. If this was Ronin, no, if this was Little Branch right here. So this is like a good breeding. Oh, this guy right here, literally just this. This guy already had it. I would say Buzz is still good because it's double attack enemies. But he literally tried to breed it like this and it just came out wrong. It just came out wrong. Yeah, Nutcracker, Nutcracker, Nutcracker. Yeah, that's not too bad. We're gonna have to go ahead and get this guy for 0.004. And a lot of people bred the triple nutcrackers, but then the market just destroyed them. So it was like unfortunate timing. And then we'll just get one more and then wrap up this video because otherwise I don't want it to take too long. Pump out more videos as well. You want to position yourself to where you're good either way, however the market goes. So even if the market drops again, like which the next floor for Ethereum looks like it's 2,500, where there was some good consolidation left, then we'd still have it probably won't go down. Hopefully, it's like the point was like you'd want it to go down because then you could just pick up more stuff. Like if Ethereum drops down again. It's that consolidation level. Probably going to be switching over to land, completely honest. I really want like a Mystic or something, but at the right price. The right price. I don't really find anything more interesting right now. Just going over and looking over everything, and there's definitely a lot of trash. You gotta pick the trash aside and then start sweeping what you want. It's a double puppy. So this plant seems a little bit interesting. It's first of all 84% for the breeding, and it also has like a lot of damage as well. You got carrot, which gives energy, cactus, serious, a lot of damage, jaguar for the bleed. You got some type of healing in here. You need something. You need some type of healing. And then you got confused, which then starts messing up your opponent's deck. I would say between this one and this one, which would go pair well with a just an aqua team, deal 15 bonus damage per aquatic ally. So double aquas running on this. You have beach. This one's also a lot of damage. Remove debuffs. You have Lotus and Confuse. I'd say both of these just have a lot of damage, and the genes aren't looking too bad. I don't like the Rosa just because of the banish. I am not that much of a fan. Target any ally, cleanse one debuff and grant 2 rage. Ooh, that was good. I don't want to see Slay like a confident little branch team would be good for your to set up that endless rage. We're gonna go ahead and grab this damage plant, and then we'll take a real quick look at the confidence and little branch. Okay, guys, let's check out the confident and little branch for that rage endless rage team. Let's see what pops up. Okay, it's like kind of like a little bit of poison in here. I would rather be. Oh, this one's really interesting. So you got small fry, double. So you got some poison, Ronin, and chubby to attack all enemies. What would be ideal is you have your plants, which are there healing your whole team and granting rage to your beast in the back. So really we would be looking for something just like this: poppy, lotus, or maybe like even cucumber. This is target any ally though, so you could heal them just to heal yourself. Biden's for the cleanse, and then carrot for the energy. This one's really not. That's actually a really good setup. Gain 1 debuff and grant 2 rage. Target any ally, and the little branch gain 1 rage per 1 alive ally. Actually, I don't think little branch is good for. I thought little branch gave 1 rage to each Axie on your team. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gain 1 rage per 1 alive ally. I am pretty sure, but luckily, yeah, this one has like the healing and has the confident. Actually, this is like the only one that. Oh no, this one right here, but it's like you're going double the price at this point. Let's go ahead and grab this guy just in case. We can always just sell him later. He's not really a floor Axie. Okay, guys, that was it for this video. I know it's a little bit long. Sorry, we're just going in depth, picking up the trash, sweeping up the floor. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel and like the video. It will help with the algos and help build the channel. Discord's down at the bottom. Please join the Discord for the events and the tournaments. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.